The referee blows the whistle and the players take the knee against all forms of discrimination. And we are underway in this key Women's Super League clash. Leicester back here at the King Power Stadium, where they have collected 10 of their 12 points from their 7 home matches. They have the chance to record 3 consecutive home victories for the first time in Women's Super League history. As for Brighton, it's very much about building on that victory last weekend. Got a very credible 2-2 draw against the table toppers Chelsea previously to that. But it is just 1 win in 5 in all competitions. Patterson playing a 1-2, and she has the chance to take the ball forward. And it's a good through ball to pick out the run of Nikita Paris. As the ball is played across the box. Nordam just couldn't pick out a teammate, and Leicester were able to clear. But a positive start from the visitors. Swaby, who is making just her 3rd WSL start of the campaign this afternoon, was clearing the ball away. It is fed in towards Paris, who makes a bit of a mess of it. Here's Tierney, able to run the ball forward for the Foxes. Kane gets the shot on target. No work gathers comfortably. Of course, these two sides with relatively new managers. Amandine Mikel, appointed at Leicester City on a 3-year contract in November. Dario Vidicic also signing a 3-year deal at Brighton. That was in July. Leicester trying to create something in and around the penalty area, but the danger was snubbed out by Bergsvand. Here is Patterson in possession. Ball played down that right-hand channel, but there's too much on it. And Dario Vidicic was saying that he's paying no attention to the table as the end of the season approaches. Brighton could finish in their best ever position in the Super League, but he just wants them to continue to take each game at a time, and there are big ambitions at Brighton. They have invested heavily in the squad. Flag has stayed down, and the strike over the crossbar. Jostner able to bring the ball inside, and she managed to set up the strike, just couldn't keep it down. Positive play though from the French youth international. Bit of a risk from Brighton, but Nordum does well under pressure. Patterson. Bergsman plays it forward. Competitive start here at King Power Stadium. O'Brien will give chase, but Lowick is out to sweep up. The German goalkeeper. Sophie Howard. No foul given. To be a tug back there, but Amy Burns allowed play to continue. Now she'll blow the whistle. And free kick given away at Brighton. Came in just having a word with the referee. Wasn't sure why there was a foul given the second time and not the first time, when it looked as if there was a pull on the Leicester player. Tierney made the challenge. Here's Howard on the charge forward. Tierney. It's a good ball despite the missed control initially. Kane gets onto it. And the cross picked out O'Brien. Couldn't direct her header on target, Shannon O'Brien, who missed the start of the season for the Foxes after having knee surgery. It's just her 9th appearance of the campaign. Really does well to hold it up, and is Nikita Paris in possession. Nordum. Torres Dottier. Leicester able to play it forward. Shosnak gives it away though. Simmons picks it up. Here's Poppy Patterson. Appeals for a handball, nothing given, and Paris comes away with possession. Switch of play was cut out, and here is Shosnet running at Torres Dottier. Bergsman makes the challenge. Healy again did well under pressure and eventually draws the foul. Very good at that sort of thing, Madison Haley, but she herself has said she needs to add more goals to her game. She's only scored one Brighton goal since joining the club from Sydney. And that was back in March last year against Bristol City in a very comfortable victory. Bergsman flies the ball straight out of play. Howard sends it long. Shosnet will chase and got to the ball, but then miscontrolled it. A lively start. Brighton looking to win back-to-back away league games for the first time since March 2024. Has been a bit of a weak point. That consistency on the road. And you can say the same for Leicester City, who have really struggled on their travels, but they have been a different side here in front of their own fans. This possession is given away. Here's Kane. Falls for O'Brien, and she fires it into the back of the net. And Leicester take the lead. Shannon O'Brien with just her second goal of the season, as Brighton gave away possession cheaply. It was an excellent finish though, fired into the bottom corner. And the Foxes are in front. Amandine Mikel said that she was a miss at the start of the season. Brings pace to the Leicester City front line, and she has finishing ability as well, and she proved that. And what a start for Leicester City. You know they can pull further clear of the bottom of the table with a positive result, due to Palace dropping points, or failing to pick up any points in this game week rather. This is a very decent start from the hosts, who are on the attack with Kane. The cross was overhit. Kirby is able to play it down the line. Not really yet managed to get in the game, Frank Kirby. Takarada pokes it forward. Here's Shosnet. Cuts inside. Takarada just unable to bring it under control. And Paris does well to spin away. Kirby making the run. Nordam. McLaughlin. Simmons back to Bergsvand. Slagers. Maybe a little bit shell-shocked, Brighton, in finding themselves behind. Looking to respond though, as Kirby plays the ball into Nordam. Leipzig behind the effort, but that was much better from the team in yellow. Worked it well, and Nordam got a decent effort away. Throw needs to be taken from the right position. Here's Paris. And a free kick given as Tierney went in for the challenge. They are the lowest scorers in the Women's Super League, Leicester City. They have found the back of the net just 11 times now. That includes the goal from O'Brien this afternoon. 4 behind Everton and Crystal Palace. Bergman plays it forward. Here's Paris. Good spell of possession this for Brighton. Torres Dottier. Now Patterson. Allowed to take the ball forward. Ollie Slagers with the cross, and it's spilled by the goalkeeper. Paris has a go at it, and there's enough blue shirts there to save the blushes of Leipzig, and Leicester clear it away. Not the greatest bit of goalkeeping, but Leipzig got away with it. I think it was Swaby who might have made the block as the effort was played in by Paris, and just wouldn't quite fall for a Brighton player to really take advantage of the mistake. Tierney with the challenge. Coughlin plays the ball inside. It takes the touch off of Takarada. It's the England under-23 international, Poppy Patterson. Bergman asking for some movement from her teammates in front of her. Simmons turns well. Coughlin. Kirby had made the run into the channel, but she would have been offside, so it was cleared away, but might be a chance here as Haley lost it over the top, and Kirby couldn't beat Howard. Well, this is that mistake from Leipzig, and it was Swaby who made a really good block from the effort from Nikita Paris, and she got into a good position to clear the ball. Okay, just needing a bit of treatment. Well, this is how Leicester City took the lead, taking advantage of a poor clearance out from the back, but it was a fantastic hit by Shannon O'Brien. Gave Lower absolutely no chance. Couldn't have placed it better into the corner. Cue the celebrations of Leicester City. Well, would you like to win a Barclays WSL signed shirt and a pair of tickets to any match this season? If so, you can scan the QR code to enter our competition. That will appear on the screen a few times during the match, so if you missed it, look out for it because it will be back. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, you have the chance to scroll back the action. Play back underway. Patterson collects it. Leicester down to 10 players at the moment. Waiting for Amy Fern to leave Hannah Kane back on. Nordam. Now they're back up to the full 11. Nordam with a good touch. And the crosses to the back post, and again it was defended well as Kirby tried to play it across the 6-yard box. It was a decent floated ball by Ollie Slagers. They do defend their penalty area well, Leicester City. Get lots of players behind the ball. More defending to be done here, though, because it's a Brighton corner. It's put right underneath the crossbar, and Leipzig had to tip it over. Under real pressure there, the Leicester goalkeeper, and she dealt with the tricky ball well. Take two from a set piece for Brighton. And it's difficult for the goalkeeper, who this time was fouled. Did well enough. Leipzig anyway, got a good palm onto the ball, but free kick given. Only 3 clean sheets in her 16 appearances in this campaign. Janina Leipzig. Would love to keep another this afternoon, because it would mean 3 precious points for her side. Patterson. Space to take the ball forward. And then the through ball wasn't a good one. Gives possession away. Here's Kirby inside to Paris. Held up at the edge of the area. Bergsvand. Now Patterson. Slagers back to Patterson, who takes a loose touch, and it's nicked away, and Hannah Kane can take the ball forward for Leicester City. Needs some support. She gets it from the goal scorer Shannon O'Brien. Here's Kane again. Flag stays down. Shosnet gets into the byline, but across too close to the goalkeeper. Looked to be offside when the pass was played through Shosnet, but the official on this near side was close enough to the action. Didn't see it. Here's Bergsvand. Torres Dottier. Slagers. Paris loses out in the challenge to Howard. Here's Tierney. Just struggling to keep hold of possession both sides at the moment. Brighton comfortably enough in possession when they have it between their back three, but as soon as it goes into the Leicester City half, they are struggling to make the ball stick. And Leicester Not seeing any of the ball really at the moment. Haley. Bergsvand. Ollie Slagers chips it forwards. It's a good run made by Paris, and she's done well to keep it in play, and in the end she wins the corner. Made something out of a difficult ball, Nikita Paris. Can Brighton make something happen from this corner? It's a dangerous ball into the 6-yard box. Tierney got something on the ball. She then wanted a free kick, nothing given. It's put back into the box, and Leipzig comes out and makes a very good claim. Just what's needed when you're under a bit of pressure. The goalkeeper to come out and make a claim like that. And Haley concedes the free kick. Just caught Cayman and Leicester take it short. Here is Howard. Ball is nicked away on the halfway line, and it's played through, and Shosnet gets onto it for Leicester City. And the strike is straight at Lowick. Kane, though, finding herself in a bit of space on that left-hand side for Leicester. Wasn't a bad hit. Bergsvand. The Norwegian. Possession won back well by Takarada. And Shosnet able to try and take on Torres Dottier, who made a good challenge. There's Kirby. Haley does ever so well to thread the ball through a needle to find Kirby. Patterson. Nordam. Here's Paris. Nordam again. Patterson. And this is the pattern of play for Brighton at the moment. Struggling to find the space behind a deep-lying, compact Leicester City team. You can imagine that this has played out perfectly for Amandine Mikel. The side getting that early goal allows them to work hard and limit Brighton to chances around the penalty area. So far, so good for their game plan. Patterson. Again, asking for movement in front of her. There was a lack of it. Bergsvend. Doris Dottier. Nordam. That's a nice one too, as Nordam gets it back, but then she's just giving it straight to Schosnet. Swaby back to Leipzig, under a bit of pressure, but coolly she finds Howard. Kane with a turn inside. And O'Brien on the run. Two Brighton defenders there to sweep up, and play is stopped because Madison Haley is down, and so is Hannah Kane. It's not the first time in this game we've had a stoppage because Hannah Kane has been in the wars. Well, this break in play, a chance for both managers to provide some extra messaging to their players. But Mondi Mikel will surely be the more satisfied of the two. And Dario Vidicic I'm sure will be telling his players they need to up their intensity a little bit. Be better with their movement when in possession. Because at the moment, it's been fairly easy for Leicester to defend, despite them seeing much of the ball. Brighton. Leipzig hasn't really been forced into a decent save. Manager and captain for Leicester City just having a chat. Very expressive on the sideline. Mondi and Mikel. Well, Kane is back onto her feet, which is good to see. And after a long stoppage in play, we will resume the action with a drop ball. Madison Haley also looks okay to continue. Here's Patterson with the ball at her feet. Holly Slagers back to Patterson. And possession given away straight to O'Brien. And she's managed to pick out Hannah Kane, who is back onto the field and back into the action. Kane's delivery, and it's finished by Takarada, and Leicester City double their lead. Excellent delivery from Hannah Kane, and Takarada was there to tap it home. Her first goal of the season. And it could be a crucial one for Leicester City in their battle against WSL relegation. In fact, her only WSL goal was against Bristol City last season. What a time to come up with her second and Leicester's second. And they are in command here at King Power Stadium. And how will Brighton respond? Again, they gave possession away cheaply though. Leicester so quick on the break. Here they come again as it's slipped through towards Kane. Lowick off her line to sweep up. Appeals for an offside, but the flag stayed down and Kane this time fires it over the crossbar. It was smart thinking though, having been allowed back onto the field by Amy Fern, the referee. Kane was straight into the attack and provided Leicester City with that extra player down the right-hand side. It was all about the delivery and the run into the box by Takarada. Brighton now have a mountain to climb. Patterson. Leicester City won't mind them having possession in their own half, Brighton. Stottier with the header. Swaby loses possession. Well done. Torres Stottier. Bergsvand, again, just urging her teammates to move for her. Nordam does well. It's rolled into Nikita Paris. Excellent challenge by Howard. Had to time it to perfection, Sophie Howard, when she decided to go to ground in the penalty area. And it's a brilliant tackle. They've had a few corners, Brighton. A couple have put pressure on Leipzig, the goalkeeper. Can they create something from this one? Oh, it's a poor delivery, straight out of play. What a waste. Well, no team has taken the lead in fewer WSL games this season than Leicester City. But they are unbeaten this term when going ahead. Only 4 times have they been in front in matches. But those 4 games have yielded 4 wins and a draw. looking good to take something from this game as Kane puts a low cross in. Where will it fall? Important slight challenge by Simmons, who just took it off the toe of Takarada as she was about to hit it. Still the danger not fully clear. Here's Kane. Now Tierney. The cross. Has it gone out of play? No, it's stayed in. Takarada ensuring that the clearance is cut out. Vital touch from Maisie Simmons. As Takarada was about to hit it goalwards. Simmons controls it well. Bergsvand. Ball played down the line, but easily played back to Leipzig. Here's Howard under a bit of pressure, but she confidently turns away from Nikita Paris. Kane gives chase, but Lowick is there off her line to sweep up. Paris dropping deep. Pick out McLaughlin because Asmita Ale was there. Kirby. Slogers cuts inside. Towards Dottier. McLaughlin. Ball played to the edge of the box, and it was hit by Hollis Slogers, and still the danger not clear. Paris tries to find Kirby. Again, a lot of blue shirts in that Leicester penalty area, defending it well, and then Chosnet with a good run to just relieve the pressure, and she draws the foul. And the first yellow card is shown. Maisie Simmons spotted that there was danger there and had to commit the foul, and she ends up in Amy Fern's notebook. It's a good free kick. Cayman. Swaby. Paris. Falls back towards her own goal. It's not where she wants to be. Bergsvand. Well, we're about to find out how much added time will be played at the end of this first half, as Takarada nearly nicked it away, the foul given. Kane would have been away. Takarada. This is neat football from Leicester City. Work with a poor pass, and Kane plays it across the box. O'Brien! And the block made by Poppy Patterson. Well, almost architects of their own downfall. Again, Brighton. O'Brien almost on the score sheet for a second time. Patterson was just in the right place at the right time from a Brighton point of view. Minimum of 5 minutes to be played at the end of this first half. Kane's delivery is a low on. Howard knocks it goalwards. Here's Takarada. Kane. This time the clearance is made by Patterson. Leicester finishing the first half strongly. Torres-Dottier sweeps up. Here is Patterson. Lagers finds the feet of Paris. Can they grab a goal before the break, the Seagulls? Make them feel a lot better about things. Patterson's cross is cleared away by Howard. Torres-Dottier. Norda. Torres-Dottier. Poor ball forward, straight to a blue shirt. Every cycle possession though as Norden wins it back, but then she gives it away, and it's Leicester who play the ball forward, and Shosnet is able to get onto it. Hit is a tame one. O'Brien had the chance to get the shot away. I have to say though, Thibaut, Howard and Swaby have defended really well. Leicester City have, as a team, limited Brighton to half opportunities, really. There's been nothing clear cut. Well, they've had their chance to get forward themselves. It has been the quality for the Foxes. Haley controls it well. Simmons. Thibaut cuts it out. Carrada. Well, Leicester just happy to see this out to the break, surely, with the 2-0 advantage, but Tierney plays the ball forward and Kane is away. Again, the flag has stayed down. Kane's delivery, and it's squeezed in. Shosnet beats Loic to the ball, and Leicester had a third before the break. Shosnet made the run into the 6-yard box and bravely challenged with the goalkeeper, and it's paid off. Again, it's that right-hand channel with Hannah Kane sent away, and the delivery on the money for Shosnet, who just beat Melina Loic to the ball. Disappointment for the goalkeeper. Shosnet with her second of the season, and Leicester now are in command of this game. Loic took a painful one during all of that. Let's look at it again. It's just great anticipation from Shauna Shosnet. No, not many people would have expected this scoreline at half-time. But the Foxes firing. Brighton have it all to do if they're to take anything away from King Power Stadium in the second half. To be a fly on the wall in Dario Vidosic's dressing room. He will not be happy at all. Surprise you if there are changes to be made at half-time. There may need to be a change here because Lowick is still down. It does seem as if there will be a change in goal. Sophie Bagley. Who is stripped and ready to come on if needed. Looks as if she's actually putting her substitute top back on, so Lower will at least get through to the half-time break, and then I'm sure she'll be assessed further. Of course, they have played Sophie Bagley in plenty of games this season. Her and Lowick have been sharing the #1 spot. There is the half-time whistle. This will be a shock scoreline for many, but Leicester City lead by 3-0 at half-time. Shannon O'Brien with a fabulous strike gave them the lead. Takarada put in after a decent cross from Hannah Kane to double the lead, and then Kane again down the right-hand side, the provider for Shauna Shosnet, who scored in added time at the end of the 45. Brighton have it all to do in the second half, but as it stands, Leicester City heading for a valuable 3 points in the Women's Super League. Half-time, it is Leicester City 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. And we can take a look at how Leicester City got themselves into this position at half-time. That was Shosnet's effort that was over the bar. This is the first goal. Possession given away, and it was teed up for Shannon O'Brien, and it was a super finish into the bottom corner, giving Lowick no chance. Placed perfectly. Brighton have got themselves into good positions in the box. This was probably their best chance as Leipzig spilled it, but Swaby made an important block. Had plenty of corners. Leipzig has dealt with the pressure well. This was excellent play by Hannah Kane. It's a brilliant delivery, and Takarada with the simplest of finishes, but she made the run into the box, found herself between defenders and in space. Again, nearly architects of their own downfall. Brighton. O'Brien just couldn't wiggle into some space to get a clean shot away, and then right on the stroke of half-time, Kane's delivery, Shostner showing bravery to beat Loek to the ball, and it ends up in the back of the net. So Leicester City in a strong position to go on and secure the 3 points here at King Power Stadium. Brighton with it all to do in the second half. We'll be back with the second half very shortly. So 2 changes made at the break. Will they make an impact for Brighton in this second half? Can they turn this game around? It's a big ask. Leicester City haven't lost this season when they've been in front. And they are in control here at King Power Stadium. I'm sure there were some harsh words spoken during the break in the Brighton and Hove Albion dressing room. He wins the throw. Paris lays it off. Here's Kirby. Trying to grate some room, and she finds Haley, who gets the cross in, and Seiki made the run, just couldn't quite get decent contact on the strike. Almost making an instant impact, the substitute. Of course, she did score a hat-trick earlier in the campaign against Everton, the Japanese international. Hasn't found the net, though, since December, when she scored against Chelsea. 5 goals in this campaign so far for Seiki. Many summer recruits at Brighton. That was awkward for Howard. Does well. Simmons. Torres Dottier. Gives it away. Keenman, though, gives it straight back to Brighton. Seiki thought about taking the throw quickly, but thinks twice. Back by Takarada. Kane again sent away down the Leicester right, and running at Torres Dottier, and she almost picked out O'Brien's run. Bergsman came across and did well defensively. She's had a difficult afternoon so far, Maria Torres Dottier, in dealing with the pace of Hannah Kane. Again, she was caught out. The experienced defender here is Howard. Howard on the run. Finds Takarada. Here's Kane. Takarada chips it in, and ball actually went out of play. Once again, you have to say it's Leicester City who are carrying the threat. Here's Tierney. Kane on the run again. This time taking on Patterson, who does her defensive duties well. And with almost all of the second half to go, you can forgive Leicester City for not rushing. All about game management for them with this 3-0 lead. Howard chips the ball forward. No one there in a blue shirt. Trostnet trying to put pressure onto the defender. Coolly done by Bergsvand, who gets it back, and Brighton again can try and build something from the back. And if they do take 3 points from this match, the Foxes, it would just put that bit of a cushion between themselves and the relegation place. Have been building season on season since their promotion from the Championship. Don't have the biggest of budgets, so it has been tough for them at times, but they would be in a good place to make sure they're in the Women's Super League next season if they win this one. But Brighton on the attack with Seiki. And Asmita Hale with a good challenge. Corner taken short. Here's Kirby. Howard heads it away. Kirby gets another bite at it. Lays it off to Patterson. Patterson's delivery. Again, Howard is able to clear. Simmons unable to bring it down to get the shot away, and then she concedes the free kick. Some treatment needed here. Well, she's been fairly quiet so far this afternoon, Fran Kirby. Just a glimpse of what she can do when she gets in possession in and around the penalty area there, but she's not being found in those sorts of positions enough from a Brighton point of view. And that's largely down to the way that Leicester have defended this afternoon. Well, would you like to win a Barclays Women's Super League signed shirt and a pair of tickets to any match this season? If you scan the QR code now, you can enter the competition. If you missed it and you watching on YouTube, then of course you will be able to scroll back and find that QR code. And those Leicester City supporters have enjoyed what their team has produced so far this afternoon. Julie Thibault is back onto her feet, which is good news. Don't think Leicester are going to be forced into a change. We'll restart with the free kick from Leipzig. Linked on by Schostner. Swaby. The Swaby sister Chantal, her sister Alison plays in the Women's Super League with Crystal Palace. Seiki being held up. Patterson. Ball hits into the channel. Swaby will get there ahead of Paris and clear it away. Seiki's cross. It's overhit, but Nordam will get to it and keep it alive for Brighton. Here's Simmons. The drum banging, trying to get their side over the line. Still a long way to go in this game. Have the comfortable advantage, but one goal could change things. Here's Haley. Now Kirby into Seiki. Just couldn't find the through ball. And it's cleared away by Swaby. Bergsvan picks it up. Brighton recycle it well. Here's Patterson. Haley. Patterson again. Tierney hounding her and not allowing her any space forward, so she's forced backwards. Been so dogged defensively, Leicester City, so far this afternoon. Tierney again making a good tackle. Brighton just don't have anywhere to go apart from back towards their own goal. Haley. Nordam. Seiki. Taking it inside. And the effort from range nearly caught Leipzig off guard. It was a decent hit from Maisie Simmons. The goalkeeper in a good position. If she'd have been slightly off her line, that would have been very tricky for her. Leipzig tipping it over. Corner is swung in. Here's Nordam. Delivery in towards Paris, who flicks it down, and it's hit by Torres Dottier. And well, that's the closest Brighton have come. Torres Dottier forcing a good save from Leipzig, who got her positioning spot on again. That'll be a Leicester free kick. Fern shows a yellow card. Shosnet, it was a painful one. We'll just confirm that that yellow card was showed to Marit. Was one-time substitute in the referee's book, and Shosnet having treatment on her right knee. Of course, she got the third right on the stroke of half-time, Shauna Shosnet. There's going to be a Leicester City substitute, even if Shosnet can continue. Rose is about to be introduced for Leicester City. It looks as if there might be a couple of substitutes. Yuka Miki is about to come on as well. So Takarada.
Substitution for Leicester City coming off is number 28,
and Shosnet, I believe, are the two that are going to come off. And it is Mamiki who comes on for Takarada, and Diane Rose who replaces Shosnet. So two goal scorers are off. As Leicester City refresh by introducing two substitutes. Here's Howard. Yep, there was a foul over on that right-hand side as Thibaut played the 1-2. Thibaut with the free kick, headed away by Torres Dottier. Here is Kane. Skips inside the challenger Patterson. Mordan was there to help out. Haley plays it forward. Here's Paris. Good hassling, and O'Brien's nicked it away for Leicester. Swaby with the ball forward. She's found the feet of Rose. Rose to the byline. Her cross is blocked, but falls back to her. And Cayman hits it. It's comfortable for Lower. Just finding space in and around the Brighton penalty area again, Leicester City. When you think there'd be some intensity, trailing 3-0, Brighton just haven't managed to find that extra gear. Here's Paris. Can she create something? The ball was cut out. Mamiki. Now Ale. Allowed to take the ball forward. It's a lovely pass to find O'Brien. Just couldn't find the finish. Brilliant run, time to perfection, and the pass was spot on. O'Brien just couldn't sneak the shot inside the post. Haley spins away from one challenge, and the advantage is played because she was tugged back. Simmons keeps the ball moving. Bergsvend. Again, there's just a lack of urgency when Brighton are in possession. Torres Dottir. Norda. Again, a bit of a wayward pass. And Tierney was caught. Both players down on the floor. Nordam. She's going to be okay. I think Tierney will continue without receiving any treatment. Brighton are going to make another change momentarily. Diona Stefanovic. He's on the sideline, waiting to come on. Here is Rose. The low cross in. And the shot was blocked. I think it was Mamiki who hit it goalwards. Seiki wins it back. Kane goes in for the challenge. Cayman does well. Chases her own flick forward, and she gets onto it. It's a dangerous delivery, and Lowick this time makes the claim. It's all Leicester City though. Playing with such confidence. Bergsvand. Patterson. Harris lays it off. Simmons finds the ball inside. Here's Kirby onto Seiki. Initial cross is blocked, but she gets it back in, and Paris just couldn't reach it. We're going to see that Brighton change. As mentioned, Stefanovic is going to come on, and we're going to see 2 changes, in fact.
Double substitution for Brighton Hove Albion. Coming off is number 15, Nadine Nordum, and number 18, Maisie
Nordum
Simmons.
comes off. Ajimang
Being replaced by
on.
number 22, Diana Stefanovic,
And Simmons is replaced by Stefanovic. Well, the final roll of the dice from a Brighton point of view. Will they be able to make an impact? He'll do as well. Here is Stefanovic straight into the action. This has been the pattern for Brighton all afternoon. Just playing the ball around their own defence on the halfway line. It's been more like a stroll on the beach for the Seagulls. Vidicic, I'm sure, will not be happy with this performance. Still time, though, for them to get something if they can get a goal soon. Here is Kirby. Stefanovic. Bergsman controls. Seiki, now Kirby, here's Paris, trying to turn Swaby, tees it up for Haley, who squeezes it past the dive of Leipzig. And there is a lifeline. Madison Haley with her first goal since March, and it's a super strike. And Brighton, can they turn this around? Still plenty of work to do. It's a brilliant finish, though. Right into the corner. Mamiki. Leicester City now just need to make sure they manage the game. Like I previously mentioned, they are usually good when in front. The 4 times they have led in matches this season, they've won 3 and drawn 1 of them. But Madison Haley hasn't scored since March last year, and what a vital goal that could be if Brighton can turn this game around. Swaby. Thibault with a loose pass, and Howard was closed down. Got away with that, Leicester City. Kane flicked it on. Here's Paris. Bergsvand. Pass is played straight out of play, and these Leicester are going to make a change.
Substitution for Leicester City, coming off is number 27,
Shannon O'Brien started the scoring this afternoon with an excellent finish into the bottom corner.
being replaced by number 25.
Your afternoon is over. Torres, the Colombian international, on for her only second Women's Super League appearance since joining Leicester City. Here's Tierney, able to run the ball forward. Kane finds the feet of Tierney, who goes down under the challenge of Haley, and the penalty is given by Amy Fern. Well, having been handed a lifeline by Madison Haley, she's now become the villain. There was a push in the back, it may be a bit soft. Tierney went straight to the ground, but you risk conceding a penalty whenever there's contact in the box. And Leicester have an opportunity from the spot with Yuka Mamiki to restore that 3-goal cushion. Lower against Mamiki. Mamiki with the run up, and it's saved by Lowick. She telegraphed it. Mamiki taking the stumble in the run up. Tried to give the goalkeeper the eyes, but she read it. Excellent save by Melina Lowick. Still, this game not over. Another twist in the tail, maybe. I have to say that the penalty was a good height for the goalkeeper. It's going to be an interesting final 12 minutes. Free kick launched into the box. Torres heads it away. Paris puts it back into the area. And a chance here, where will it fall? It's bobbling about in the box. No one can get a clean shot away on it, and then Paris goes down and a penalty's given for Brighton. Well, would you believe it? It wouldn't fall for a clean strike, as Psyche and Paris and Kirby and Haley were all in there. Leicester couldn't scramble it clear. And in the end, The tackle in a moment leads to a penalty kick. As it fell here to Nikita Paris, and Mamiki, having just missed her own penalty, concedes one. And Fran Kirby, who's had a relatively quiet afternoon, has a chance to make this a very uncomfortable final 10 minutes for Leicester City. Kirby against Leipzig. Kirby fires it straight down the middle, and the goalkeeper shows her side, and it's 3-2. Brighton right back in this. 2-2 for the England international. Just low and down the middle. Knew the goalkeeper was going to dive. Oh, what a turnaround. Leicester were in cruise control. And they had the penalty to go 4-1 up. Swaby hits it forward. Anjimang. Saiki can't quite find Nikita Paris. Leicester scramble it clear. And they had so many chances, Leicester City, to increase their advantage, particularly in the first half. And the fact that they weren't able to take those opportunities, will it come back to bite them? Brighton have been absent for most of the game, but they are right back in it. Have a real chance of salvaging a positive result. This is the penalty award again. Mamiki, I don't think, can have too many complaints with it, and Frank Kirby just coolly firing the penalty down the middle. Leipzig needing a bit of treatment. He's going to be okay. Torres with the throw. Just get another chance at it. Kirby, back to Torres Dottier. Away by Howard. Here's Paris. Brighton smell blood. Paris! Fires it high over the crossbar. Fell kindly to Nikita Paris. Just lacked the composure when needed. Well, two more changes for Leicester City. And a cane being withdrawn. And Bott and Leicester going to be coming on. Samtierney, the other player, to be taken off. So Nelly Lassen, CJ Bott on to try and help Leicester City see out this game. This fixture that wasn't a contest for much of it, but Brighton have turned it into an entertaining finish. Bergsland, Torres Dottier, Stefanovic. Advantage played because she was fouled by Torres. Ashimang finds Kirby. Leicester dropping deeper and deeper. Poppy Patterson. Ashimang. Into the corner. Patterson will aim to put a dangerous delivery into the box here as Brighton try and pile the pressure on Leicester City. Patterson's corner. It's flicked down by Seiki. Leicester do manage to clear their box. Here's Kirby. Back out wide to Patterson. And it's almost flicked into her own net by Ale. The defender felt she had to get something onto the ball. Another corner. Stefanovic will take this time. Torres Dottier wins the first and second header. Here's Patterson. Neil is there to clear it away. Torres will give chase. Dion Rose was the one putting the pressure on, and see, it just relieves the wave after wave of Brighton attack. It's Mita Hale shown a yellow card for just trying to slow the play down. Brighton are going to make their final change momentarily. Pauline Bremer to be introduced. Lass flicks it on. Torres with a touch. Torres Dottier needs to go forward from a Brighton point of view. We're into the final minutes of normal time. There will be a good chunk of added time due to injuries and goals being scored. And that last change is Torres Dottier, replaced by Bremer. Stefanovic. Is it going to be sent into the box? It is. Oh, a huge 9 minutes to be added on at the end of the 90. Still plenty of work for Leicester, still plenty of time for Brighton to turn this game around and go home with something. Ajimak, she's giving it away. Here's Rose. Canadian doing well just to hold on to possession. Torres will give chase. Knocked up though and coolly done by Brighton. Stefanovic. It's long. Over the head of CJ Bott. Here's Saiki. Again. Surely that's a foul by Bott. It's not, and a goal kick's being given. Well, there'll be no rush from Leicester City. But that huge 9 minutes of added time means there's still plenty of time to play. Is there another line to be written in the script? It was a 3-2 victory this fixture last season here, with Brighton taking all 3 points. As it stands, it's set to be reversed. Possession given away, and the strike from Cayman. Striked wide of the target. Maybe that's just when Leicester could have just kept hold of possession, maybe took the ball into the corner, because here come Brighton, giving possession back. Here is Stefanovic, finds Kirby. Saiki manages to spin past the challenge of Swaby. Bounces out to play off Rose. Kirby. Patterson. Sends the ball into the box, and it's overhit and beyond everyone. And it's a Leicester goal kick. Managing this well so far, Leicester City. Right six kick. Haley with the header. Ajimak. Be a Brighton throw. Paris. Bremer battling. Here's Kirby into a shooting position, lays it up for Saiki. Big chance, and she's blazed it over. It was well worked. Looked as if Kirby might fancy the shot herself, but her teammate was in a better position. It's a poor shot though. Leipzig with the long kick. Stefanovic wins the header. And Haley is hacked down. And that will be a yellow card for Julie Thibault. She can have no complaints about that. Rash challenge. Another chance here from the free kick for Brighton to put the pressure onto the Leicester defence. Taken short to Patterson, who's in a better position to put the cross in. Leipzig touches it away from trouble. Here's Kirby. He's there to clear away. Running out of time now, the Seagulls. Up towards Psyche. He's battling with CJ Bott. Leicester do enough. It was well done by Rose at the edge of her own penalty area, and she will try and run it clear. Stefanovic gets her body into a good position, but the foul's given against the Brighton player. And she can't believe it. Deanne Rose has done that well, though, since coming on as a substitute. The Canadian international has just been that outlet for Leicester City at times. This time they do chip it towards the corner. Torres unable to get there. As it's fired across the box, goes behind. Maybe just enough time for one final Brighton attack if they can work it well. Flicked on by Ajimak. It's cleared away by Howard. Bremer takes the throw quickly. And she'll get it back, the German. Patterson. Psyche. CJ Bott holding her up. Gets it back to Patterson. Cross is cleared away by Kamen. Into the final 30 seconds. Needs to go long from a Brighton point of view, surely. Here's Stefanovic. Tries to pick out the run of Patterson, but it's overhit. Well, the home supporters believe that's that. An enthralling game in the end. Still we play on. Haley. Here's Kirby. Bremer. Now the ball into the box. Headed away by Swaby. Here's Seiki. And the hit! What a save by Leipzig! A fine save by the goalkeeper as Patterson hits it goalwards. Corner taken quickly. Kirby plays it in. And there is the full-time whistle. Leicester City hold on for a huge win in their battle against relegation. A thrilling 5-goal contest in the end. Leicester were 3-0 up, but they allowed their opponents back in it. They missed the penalty to go 4-1 up, and then conceded their own penalty that Frank Kirby dispatched to make it an uncomfortable final 8 minutes or so. And the huge amount of added time didn't make it any easier. But Leicester City do see off Brighton, and that puts a cushion between themselves and Crystal Palace at the bottom of the Women's Super League table. A hugely important victory this could prove to be for the Foxes. Full time here at King Power Stadium. It finishes Leicester City 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 2.